Well, for this week's family worship, we decided to see what the Bible has to say about a question, Zach, that you asked. And basically, the question that you asked dealt with, is Jehovah to blame for people's suffering? But could you tell us what moved you to ask that question, Zach?
Well, I saw on a TV that there's 140 kids were killed in Pakistan.
And how did that make you feel, Minnie?
It'd be sad because how can Jehovah allow all those kids to be killed?
That's a good question. And many other people have the same question, Zach. So you're not alone in regards to that. But we're so thankful that Jehovah's given us the answer from the Bible.
So where do you think, Zach, that we're going to find that help?
We
Where do
can
you think we can look at?
we can go to question 8 in our Bibles to help to answer that question
All right, yeah, let's do that.
at page 18.
All right, yeah. And we talked about that, as part of our family worship to review question 8 beforehand. And of course, it has some scriptures there. So, what is the title of question 8?
It says, is God to blame for human suffering?
Okay. And if you think about the scriptures below there, did you find one, Zach, that helped you to find the answer to that question?
Job 34:10.
Yeah, you want to read that?
Yes.
Okay, let's look at it.
Okay, it says, so listen to me, you men of understanding. It is unthinkable for the true God to act wickedly, for the Almighty to do wrong.
Yeah, that was a nice reading, Zach. We do appreciate that.
Good job.
But does that verse show us that God is not to blame when people suffer?
Unthinkable, God acts wickedly to do wrong, which means Job couldn't even think of doing something wicked or even wrong.
Okay, yeah. So it's unthinkable.
Yeah, so was there another verse that helped you to find the answer?
Yes, there was James 1:13.
Awesome. Let's look at that.
So who's going to read that?
Can I read?
Sure.
Okay. It says, when under trial, let no one say, I am being tried by God, for with evil things God cannot be tried, nor does he himself try anyone.
Yeah. So what did you learn from that verse about answering that question, is God to blame for
I
suffering?
learned that Job is not the one who is the cause for it. It's mostly man that does this. He's not responsible for this unwickedness in the world.
Okay, yeah, thank you.
So, just looking at the material that we've read, the two scriptures, did Jehovah cause those evil persons to kill those 140 school children?
No, because those two scriptures came out and said that Jehovah is not responsible for this wickedness in the world. So he's not to blame for it.
Right.
Yeah, that was good, Zach. We appreciate that. You got the point of the two scriptures. So if someone says to you that God is to blame for human suffering, how could you use question 8 to reason with them?
Well, I can use the Bible, which were the two scriptures, and I can use the question 8 in front of the Bible.
Yeah, very good. Good. Appreciate that. Now, here's another question, Zach. If God is not to blame, then who is? But before you answer that, I want to give you an illustration. Now, we know that when you get up at night and you have to move around the house, we encourage you to turn on the light so you don't walk into something and hurt yourself. Okay? So let's say you get up at night and you start to walk around, but you don't turn on the light and you hurt yourself. Who's to blame? But before you answer that, I want you to think about that, because for our family worship next week, we're going to look at question number 9 in the front of the Bible, and that deals with why do humans suffer? So we're going to use that for our family study and review that ahead of time.
So this was a good study, wasn't it?
Yes.
You guys ready for ice cream?
Yeah.
All right.
Hey.